Okay, here with our first hand. We're really low on mana, but we've got a bunch of our ramp cards, so I think we're going to keep this. If they have a way to kill Drover of the Mighty, then it's probably game over right away, which is a dicey spot to be in, but we'll see what we can do. Opponent thinking about whether or not to keep their hand. And we've got a sweet hand here. If we can actually get the Drover to live, or if we draw another land here, then we're in great shape. We've got a lot of ramps, so we can get up to Etali pretty quickly. It all just depends on what they're playing. If they're playing, I was going to say, if they play red or black, then I'm a lot more worried, because then it's very likely that they just kill Drover. Like, for example, they do that. Well, unfortunately, I don't know that we can win then. We have to draw a land right away. And it's pretty nasty. Do I even play Drover? I might have to. They'll probably use the Fanatical Firebrand, but honestly, at least it prevents the damage. They're going to be super aggressive mono-red kind of deck. And so just stopping them from like cartouching it up and attacking us over and over is somewhat useful. It's not great, but we're not going to have great options against this deck for a little while. We can Atzocan Seer next turn, and that gives us some pretty good blocks. Opponent thinking really hard about this turn again. So I guess they have a lot of plays to make? I'm not sure. They're really deep on it, though. Like, they're spending a long time thinking about this. Raging Runner to get a 2-2. And we actually get our Drover to live here, because our opponent decided to get greedy and not kill it, which is awesome for us. Now we have a 3-3. And Needletooth Raptor is super annoying for them. So that was sweet. We can actually Savage Stomp and get incredible value here. Let's see if our opponent leaves up everything that they need to. Alright, yeah, we're not blocking. Savage Stomp just gets rid of that anyways. I'm kind of hoping they have like Magma Spray or something, and they Magma Spray our Drover and use Fanatical Firebrand to kill it. Fathom Fleet Firebrand, sure. Oh, wow. Savage Stomp into Savage Stomp. Let's go... I kind of want to Atzocan Seer, because we can sacrifice it to get back the Needlepoint Raptor. Or Needletooth Raptor, sorry. And then we can Savage Stomp again. Oh, if only you were an instant. I mean, it doesn't need to be. It's already silly enough. I guess, to be fair, if they want to use the Fanatical Firebrand, this also just takes their whole turn and still gets them. So we'll hit the Raging Runner, which will also trigger the Enrage. It'll kill the Fathom Fleet Firebrand as well. And they don't have good options here, because, like, they can shoot the Drover at some point. Okay, so we'll do this. Kill that. Kill that. Seems pretty good for us. And, yeah, we'll just play the Atzocan Seer. I'm really tempted to get back that Needletooth, but we also have, if we draw an untapped land, we can immediately play Etali. And that seems absolutely disgusting. Both a little crunched on lands. I think that they're a lot happier with that than I am. Super aggro pirate deck probably doesn't need a whole lot of land. Forerunner of the Coalition could be very scary if they get like Dire Fleet Netbreaker or something. That's a powerful card. I'm not sure that we care as long as we can get the Etali down. Especially if we get an untapped land next turn, I'm feeling very good about it. If we don't, well, things get a little dicier, but we're probably okay. Dinosaur Hunter. Nice. Alright. That is certainly a thing. Well. Gift onto this. And then we'll Thunderherd. It means that we have more than enough mana for next turn. I'll reveal Etali. And now the question is, I think I can grab another mountain. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I have that forest already with Gift of Paradise. So maybe actually it's better to get another forest because this can be double red or double white if I need it. And then we'll just pass the turn. We're not going to attack here. And I don't think I want to get the Needletooth out of the grave. I mean, I can use it at any time anyways. So it's not necessary to do it right away. Ooh. Forerunner of the Coalition stacking together to deal us a bunch of damage here is kind of scary. At least Etali will kind of clean a little bit of this up. I can Etali, and then we could Savage Stomp onto the Atzocan Seer to kill the Dinosaur Hunter if they play that. And, ooh, Dire Fleet Poisoner. Etali should be able to attack in. I mean, it looks like we're going to lose Etali, though. They're getting what they need to guarantee that's going to happen. Ranging Raptors. Ranging Raptors is solid. But I'm just going to Etali this up for now. And we'll just pass. If they don't have the mana for Dire Fleet Poisoner, I could actually just get... Like, I could sacrifice... Could sacrifice this to get the Needle. Use Needletooth to Savage Stomp, kill a Forerunner, and deal the damage to Dinosaur Hunter. I kind of like that. Then Etali can attack. Yeah, that seems good. So wait until we draw. Less useful here than normal. Let's add a red mana. Sacrifice to get the needle. And we'll just tap this for 2 green because we're going to Savage Stomp it. Smash with both. Please be good. Another Drover. I mean, that's a fine card for us to hit. Certainly could be better, but I shouldn't complain too much here. Fiery Cannonade might not be able to kill their pirates either, but it will let Needletooth kill them. So it's not all bad. What? That seems like a bad choice for our opponent. I wanted to play our own... I wanted to play Fiery Cannonade on our side. I don't think our opponent wanted to play Fiery Cannonade on their side. That didn't work out at all the way they wanted. Did they think that maybe they were just conceding, or did they think that it killed our drovers? I'm not sure. Well, in any case, I'm pretty happy with that. That was fantastic. Ooh, we have a good game too here. I'm going to keep this. This looks nice. Path of Discovery is slow but very powerful. We don't have any creatures yet, but we have a lot of ramp, and we should be able to draw them. Oh no, the Blue Menace. I've been seeing a lot less blue-black recently, and just like counter spells in general, but yeah, gonna go out on a limb here and say, no matter what they're playing in blue, I'm probably not going to be super happy with it. Whether it's blue-red, blue-green, or blue-black, they're all pretty awful for us. Hour of Devastation in blue-red is kind of nasty, kills everything, even all the Polyraptors. They are blue-red, and they've got big flyers that are hard for us to deal with. We actually can't play Thunderherd, so Stone Quarry makes sense right now. Just play our tap lands. Slow start, slow start. But we knew that going in with this hand. Is the opponent just going to leave up counter magic? Enigma Drake is a big problem for us. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, Raging Regisaur. Well, I think we Gift of Paradise. Yeah, either Gift or Thunderherd. Thunderherd can be cheaper later on. Well, I guess they're both the same cost. It's 2 either way. Because realistically, if we have enough land, you put it on this and you can tap the land, which means that Gift of Paradise only costs 2, not 3. So it's fairly similar either way. I'm going to try and Raging Regisaur and then immediately Savage Stomp it. So don't want that thing hanging around. I could get super greedy and try and go for the Path of Discovery. I mean, we're not... Right now, we're actually not under that much pressure. It might be a good idea to do this. Because it makes all of our creatures so much better. Random +1/+1s or draws is very, very good. Of course, the big downside to this play is that now they could easily have counter magic. But like, it hasn't felt like they've had it, or they would have left it up before. I might be wrong. Let's go with the Forerunner. Because I'd rather have this countered than anything else, so. I think our other dinos are more important right now. And the counter magic. Alright. Well, we can Thunderherd. I'm going to reveal the Raging Swordtooth, I think. Just reveal the more expensive one. Make them think that we need a little bit of extra mana to play it. We have 7 mana right now. So we actually have enough to Raging Regisaur and be able to play for a Supreme Will. So they need a straight up cancel or Essence Scatter to stop it. I got greedy and I might be punished for it. Opponent thinking really hard about this turn. Probably deciding whether or not to hold up counter magic. And then whether or not they want to like play anything right now to pump the Drakes. I don't know. Like, we're tapped out. We can't do anything. Because I kind of just expect them to attack pass here. I'm surprised about how long they're thinking about it. So they must have something interesting in their hand. Maybe like another Vizier. Certainly possible. Now the question becomes, if they don't counter this, because like if they have another Supreme Will, because they can't counter it, do I then try and go for the Savage Stomp? Because I need that to resolve. Do they have it? Yeah, that really feels like another Supreme Will. We can graveyard that. Ooh, I kind of tapped this poorly. Let's make it look like we've tapped wrong in a way. Play the Drover. They might go for the countering this because, I mean, we do get another... I was like, it's another 3/3 or 4/4, and it can possibly draw us a land here. Do I want to graveyard the Ranging Raptors? Raging Raptors is really nice Regisaur for us to just constantly pull lands out of our deck. That being said, I mean, we're basically just drawing a card by bidding it. Because we don't really want it that badly. Library. And kill Enigma Drake. This might be the counter magic. Using a timeout. Thinking. There's the Supreme Will. Okay, I did appropriately put them on it. Well, I guess I should have waited, not used it. Because we're in a lot of trouble from how much damage is in the air. We're racing fairly well on the ground, but not as well as I'd like. And I mean, they still have 3 cards in hand, which is not nothing. Thinking really hard about, again, casting whatever this is. Maybe another Vizier? Nope, 5. Really slow on this. I'm not sure what they're thinking about. Oh, it's Glorybringer. Wow. Why? That's such a slam hit. That's a great card for our opponent to get here. That didn't seem like it required a lot of thinking. Just immediately kill the Drover and just wreck us. That's amazing for them. Huh. That was an awful lot of thinking for that. Yeah, there's no way that we can win now. We're just straight dead in the water. Glorybringer is a good card. Alright, well, that was a good game. We tried to do what we could. I maybe should have gone for the next card beneath. It's too bad that we can't end up looking at the cards. But, you know, that's what you end up with Magic Online, Magic Arena right now. Magic Online, you can actually look at the next cards. I'd be very interested to know whether... if I had binned this, it would be a lot better for us or not. Like, it's possible that we'd get something like a Savage Stomp, be able to kill an Enigma Drake, and survive. I don't know how we'd win from that point. It would be pretty tough. Because, I mean, we're still facing down. We'd take 3 at least, if not more. They could easily have a Lightning Strike in their hand. And then we'd be facing the Glorybringer after that, because it would get untapped again. So, I mean, good game. And we'll go on to game 3. This is a cool hand. Anointed Procession in our hand, which is definitely one of the worst cards that we have in our deck because it's really just for us to go crazy. I want this Polyraptor to happen. I really need it to happen. This hand doesn't look like it's going to do it, but not the Polyraptor, but it is a good hand, so I should keep it. Let's start with Sheltered Thicket. Turn 2 Drover. It wouldn't really matter either Tranquil Expanse or Thicket is fine. Maybe? I'm worried about the black here, because could very easily kill our Drover. If we lose our Drover right away, it throws off our ramp quite a bit. And they're reading it, so they're definitely killing it. Looks like they've just Moment of Craving, probably. Yeah, so we're black-white vampires. Considering the number of times they were reading Drover of the Mighty, I would think that they have the moment and be able to kill it here. No, a Donto Vanguard. Anointer Priest, nice, nice. Listen, I won't make any excuses for the things that I'm doing here. Anointer Priest is like a really bad idea. It's just for us to go off. It's only for us to stall time when we have Anointed Procession, which I guess that the plan's working because we have both of those cards. We might do it. If we get Anointer Priest, just get it to die, and then Anointed Procession, we're actually in great shape. It buys us a lot of time. Really hoping they don't kill any of our creatures. Radiant Destiny. Sure. They attack for 4. We get back for 3. It's not too bad. They might not even attack. No, they're gonna... Never mind. No, no, no. Our opponent is all in there. Fair enough. The big downside with this is that we didn't draw a land, so we can't Anointed and Anointer Priest. Like, I could just Raging Swordtooth. It's just a lot better for our mana, so maybe that's just the right play. I guess so. A 5/5 Trampler is a little annoying for them right now, too. And hopefully we get an untapped land so we can just Anointer and Procession. Or Anointer Regisaur, either way. But we've shut them down so they don't have good attacks, which is all I really care about. We just need to stall out. Forerunner. I might Forerunner here just because we can get Ranging Raptor, and Ranging Raptor gets us a bunch of ramp that I really need right now. We're just squeezed on lands, so I think this is the right way to do it. And again, their attacks just aren't very good right now. They're a little bit stuck on lands. We're stuck on lands. If we can get out of this, then we can probably win this game. And Raptors. And with Raptors, we can go Raptors and Anointer Priest. As long as they don't kill our Drover or Atzocan Seer. Which, I've got to imagine those are not the big target right now. Raging Swordtooth has to be forefront in our opponent's mind. They just want to get some damage in. Oof, Legion Lieutenant is nasty. That does mean that they can attack the Donto Vanguard, because it's now a 5/3. It's kind of crazy. But we're going to start gaining a lot of life soon. Okay, they've decided to attack. Yeah, Legion Lieutenant is nasty for us here. Okay, Raptor it up. And they already have Ascension, so all of their stuff has Vigilance too. Take the action. I am all about that action. Get another Forest, and then we'll play our Anointer Priest. And this is just basically so we can chump block and start gaining some life back. We'll Anointed Procession. Maybe Yeah, we're short of being able to Anointed and Raging Regisaur. We'll see. I mean, I might just actually Raging Regisaur right away. Chump block with the Anointer Priest for now and see what we can do. Vanguard comes in, and Anointer Priest blocks. I've got to imagine our opponent's a little confused about our Anointer Priest and our Dinosaur deck here. Oh, another Anointer Priest is actually awesome. So now we can Raging Regisaur and Anointer Priest again, so we've got another chump blocker. And we get more mana here, which will mean that we have enough to Anointed Procession and Anointer Priest out of the graveyard next turn. Even if we don't draw land, which we haven't done yet. Yeah, I would absolutely like to. Guess I'm gonna get a Plains. I mean, I'm not sure that it would matter too much, because if either of these go away, we can't do what I'm talking about anyways. And these will make the mana that we need. Opponent has a lot of damage coming at us. Like, this is definitely troubling. They should just start slamming the whole team. Yeah, ugh, that is an absolutely bomb top end for them right now. Incredible draw. I wonder if that was a top deck or if they just had that the whole time. Their hand has been incredibly good. I don't know if we can live here now, unfortunately. Ugh, super brutal. Super, super, super brutal. I mean, 3, 4, yeah, 4 more. Yeah, there's literally no way to live. That sucks. We were so close to doing it. We just got stuck on lands. I mean, even with Ranging Raptor, we still have less land than our opponent. That's really too bad, because we were so close to doing it. I mean, the deck could use more lands, I guess. Maybe that's the problem that we need to take away here. Yeah, there's no way around this, right? We're blocking everything that we can. Ugh, they had such a good hand. We were really, really close. All we needed was to just not draw some of these lands, and we'd have been in perfect shape. I maybe got a little bit greedy not playing Anointer Priest earlier, like out of the graveyard to gain some life back, but I mean, it wouldn't have gained us that much. We really needed the Anointed Procession. We just needed to have more land. We just never, ever drew any. That's too bad. Wow, this hand is interesting. I'm going to keep... We've got a lot of mana fixing. We have some decent lands. Anointer Priest plus Anointed Procession is really nice. And if we can just hit like a Thunderherd Migration, Gift of Paradise, Drover, any of those kinds of cards, and we're in great shape. Needletooth Raptor plus Savage Stomp is nice. And we're on the draw, so it makes sense. Yeah, there we go. See? Easy peasy. Oh no. This I'm worried about, because if they're playing black, there's a decent chance that they Moment of Craving are Drover of the Mighty. And I don't want that to die. It's pretty important for our plan right now. But the good news is if they're on the Explore deck, which obviously they are, They might be a little bit slow to start here, and if they're slow to start, it'll let us set up, and we should be okay. Emperor's Vanguard, and they bin it. Vanguard looked pretty good right now. Kind of surprised they binned that. How do I want to do this? Ranging Raptors, but Savage Stomp doesn't kill anything. We could do both. We could just Needletooth. I guess Needletooth is probably the right play. Because they don't have a good way around it. Can't attack into it, stops everything. We can Savage Stomp next turn for incredible value if we want. I would much prefer doing it on the Ranging Raptors, though, because I just want to draw lands out of my library. Keep ramping. Draw into more gas, hopefully. Cartouche of Ambition. So they get a -1/-1 onto Needletooth, and their creature gains lifelink. But, I mean, that's honestly not that big of a deal for us. We can just Savage Stomp the Needletooth anyways. And they still can't attack that well. Yeah, like just 1 damage. Fine. Even then, I still could block and just kill the 2/5. Yeah, that's the better block, I think. Huh. Do I want to do it this way? Yeah, I think so. I think it's worth killing that. Well, now it's definitely worth killing that. Lucky me. Still not worth it to Savage Stomp, though. I'd like to Savage Stomp something like Vizier. If we're going to kill anything. The Needletooth's not getting the 2-for-1, though. We need something smaller, like a Seeker Squire. Or a Lurking Chupacabra. That's perfect. Now I get to kill the Lurking Chupacabra and the Diviner. Oh, this is so good. Man, Needletooth is just sweet right now. And I'm going to Ranging Raptors, and we're going to attack for 6. Sorry. Our opponent might just be conceding here. With that nice. I can definitely see why they would. I hope that they don't, though, because I want to Anointed Procession and Anointer Priest. Let them at least know what we're doing here. I mean, Vizier kind of stops everything, so it makes sense if they keep playing, but a lot of people scoop pretty early in this. I'm willing to trade Needletooth for the Vizier. Yeah. I don't want them to be able to play things off the top of their library. Card that we really need right now is the Forerunner. If we can hit Forerunner, we're in insane shape. Okay, they kept the Doomfall on top, right? It's not showing in their graveyard. That might be a bug with Vizier? Not sure. I'm mildly tempted to block the Ranging Raptor. Let's attack with these. We can chump block with Anointer Priest on the backswing if we really need to. Oh, please do. I would love another land. Oh, sweet. Yeah, giving us land is very nice. I'm going to go for another mountain. Don't think we play this one, though. there's nothing that we can draw that would mean that we... Like, if we draw land, then we can play one. And anything else that we draw, like, we just play the land first. So we can hold this in hand and make them worry. I was surprised they attacked with Vizier there. Like, they're attacking for 3, we attack for 3. But we've got a lot more to swing back with. Now they'll pass, and we're just kind of stuck waiting. I can still get in with the Needletooth. This is the problem with Needletooth. It just always gets in. What do you do to stop it? Ooh, Raging Regisaur and Needletooth together is pretty sweet. I'd really like to get this Polyraptor, though. I'm tempted to just not attack Needletooth so we can Polyraptor. Like, this is a sad day. I don't want to win this way. This isn't how I want to win. It's not how I want this to go down. Ooh, they've got the Ravenous Chupacabra. They just snap killed the Needletooth. Yep. That's the problem. Do I attack with the Raging? Raging Regisaur does ping one of our Ranging Raptors. I think I like it. Day trade. And we've got to stop drawing lands soon. We only have 22, which is pretty low. So 9, so there's 13 left in 42 cards. Which, I mean, is less than a third. Exile a creature we control. Yeah... Too bad that it's exile. Obviously, I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, it's from Ixalan. Or not Ixalan, Amonkhet. They knew what they were doing. But it'd be so nice if it wasn't. Because Anointer Priest can go to the grave just fine. Our Drover wasn't doing a lot, though. We've got a lot of excess mana right now. Jungle Creeper. I don't have a good block for that, so it can kind of just keep getting in, which is annoying. Like, I can use Anointer Priest to chump it for a little while. It's starting to pull away from us quickly here. We're flooding out a bit, and we need some gas. I need, like, a Forerunner or... the Swordtooth so we can deal 1 damage to everything. Start this chain going. Ripjaw Raptor. Good card. Not going to do us a whole lot of good right now, because we can't reliably deal it a damage. We need... A Fiery Cannonade would be really good too, actually. Like, any of those kinds of cards would be awesome for us. We've got a lot of them. Vraska. Yeah, I think we've just flooded out too hard here. Opponent was a bit mana screwed at the start, but then they've just drawn all gas because of it, and we haven't been able to keep up. Yep. Attacking with Vizier. Okay, it does let us draw extra cards. I mean, getting rid of 2 lands out of our draws here is nice. I'm definitely willing to do it. Or a land, sorry. Of course not 2. It's not a 4/4. Surprised they threw that away. Well, That's unfortunate. Now we draw the Swordtooth, so we could have actually had the same number of lands or more anyways if we hadn't blocked. Oh well. I could have just chumped with the Anointer Priest. Certainly an option. Kind of want to send this at Vraska. If they end up killing it, then I just get another land. And, like, hopefully, even if Jungle Creeper blocks it, that's fine. They can get it back, but it's really slow. I mean, 5 mana. Yes. Yeah, we have very little left to get. 6, 7, 8. So now we have 10 with 36 left. I mean, you just kind of have to hope that we stop drawing land here. And that our opponent draws a bunch. Looks like they haven't, though. Because they're not going over the Jungle Creeper to get it back. They're going over something in their hand. So they still have a bunch of gas. Yep, that's pretty good. Shadowed Caravel. Nope, still drawing land. Unfortunate. At least that one we can cycle. Down to 9. Hey, there's the card that we wanted. I'm not sure if it's going to be on time anymore. So the problem is if they're smart, they just use Vraska and kill the Forerunner, and we can't do anything. Well, I guess we Polyraptor and hope that it's good enough and that they just don't notice. Because it's going to be a lot of damage. It can wipe out the board and make a bunch of tokens. But they should just kill it. No? Wow. Oh, wow. We actually have a chance. That's insane. What is this ultimate on again? -10. And all it is, target's player life total becomes 1. Wow, we're totally fine with this. That they didn't use Vraska to kill the Forerunner. They just didn't read the cards. We might do it. I'm so excited. Sure. I'm just going to attack with the team. Alright, so we'll take 2. We do have to wipe out our own board doing this, but so we don't get to kill the Vraska. Actually, what am I doing? Definitely kill the Shadowed Caravel, because we can't kill that when we do the Polyraptor next turn. It's not going to be a creature anymore. And they'll use the treasure to get back the Jungle Creeper. Yeah, that's fine. And now we do this. I'm not even sure how many we make here, because I can't... I'm having trouble thinking about how we're going to get Forerunner to deal the damage. They do get some Ranging Raptor stuff, that's for sure. They get a lot of lands here, but I'm pretty okay with it. I would like to take some of that action, you bet. Alright, well, how will this go? They get 3 lands, and we get a lot of Polyraptors. It's too bad that those don't trigger. Oh my god. Would I like this to deal damage? Sure! We did it! Woo! Is Magic Arena gonna crash? That's the question. There's a reason I named this deck Crash Test Dummy. I'm gonna time out just because of this effect. Yup. Would I like to do it again? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're not done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. It's still good. That's a lot of triggers, though. Oh, wow. I want to be able to do Anointer Priest. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, can I scroll over? What is happening? We've broken everything. Oh, it's not stopping. How deep does this go? I am so glad they didn't use Vraska. Incredibly enough, Arena is handling this really well. Like, it hasn't crashed. It's taking forever, but I mean, there's a lot of triggers. You gotta give it some leeway there. I don't think we crashed it. I feel like we need another trigger to happen for that to actually crash the game. This is ridiculous. It's so dumb. I'm sad that we don't have Anointer Priest out for this. That'd be some life. Okay, we'll just draw like a Shake the Foundations or Raging Swordtooth next turn, and we'll have Anointer Priest for that. Aw, they conceded! But why? I didn't even get to see how many we made. I don't think it let them concede until all of the triggers resolved. Oh, that was glorious. I'm so glad we got to do it. I am so happy it worked. Alright, so yeah, if you want to offer yourself a little bit of a challenge, because that deck is probably not optimized by any means, but oh, what a blast to play. That's great. So I hope you enjoyed that. You can definitely try and build it. I've got a link below that'll show off all of the cards that we have in the deck, so it's all in the description. You can get the cards from that. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thanks again to all the wonderful people that have decided to help me out on Patreon, by the way. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't checked out my sponsor, inkedgaming.com, they make a lot of really cool custom playmats and mouse pads and dice bags and all kinds of really cool gaming gear. They're nice enough to sponsor the streams, so if you can even just check it out, definitely appreciate that. I have a promo code, so you get 12% off of your order from any store in Ink Gaming. And you can get some really cool custom gear from them. Thanks everybody for supporting the stream. Liking and subscribing really does help me a lot. I do this full time, so it's a big deal for me when I do get the support. And I thank you all very much for doing that. So I will see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderful time. And, of course, I'm not going to let you hang here. Sheltered Thicket! Hey! That goes directly into that deck. Alright, have a good week.